So welcome back to another video. I know I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm sorry for that, but there's something that I wanted to talk about today, and it's a little annoying and also really stupid, so let's get into it. Basically, what happened was there's this YouTuber called Weegee Plays or Weegee Gaming. I'm not exactly sure what their YouTube channel name is, but I know it has Weegee in it, and they made a video back in 2017, so I'm kinda late, about the Blue Yeti and why it sucks, and he mentioned some pretty stupid stuff in it, and I wanted to talk about it. But why? Well, the reason why I wanted to talk about it was because, the stuff that he said in it was really stupid. So I decided, hey, I should make a video on this, so here we are. Sorry for the background, by the way. I tried to close my door so there wouldn't be too much sound in the background. Sound in the background, so I hope this helped. Anyways, let's actually get into the video. So while I was making this video, turns out that my computer froze, so I had to restart it. And want to know something a bit stupid? I was downloading something, and now it's not here, so I'll try to re-download it. And guess what it is? It's the video on Weegee Plays, so yeah. Anyways, let's actually get into it.
Blue's Yeti microphone is the biggest meme to ever weave itself into the audio world, and I truly cannot put into words how much I despise it.
Dude, I'm gonna say it right now. You're the meme. You're the meme. It's not the Blue Yeti that's the meme. It's you, dude.
But I'm certainly gonna try with this video. If you've been on the internet for any amount of time at all, chances are that you're at least somewhat familiar with these things. They're used by countless streamers, YouTubers, aspiring voiceover artists, casual consumers, and oh yeah, they're also one of, if not the worst microphones man has ever created. I know
Yeah, he certainly made some good points by, let's not spoil that yet, actually. Either way, I'm just gonna say it right now. He did not make good points. You'll see in a moment. I really do wonder why. Why does it suck? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now and actually get into the video.
this is gonna be like mom telling you that Santa isn't real or dad's not coming back, but somebody needs to bring you into the realm of reality. So here's the truth. The Blue Yeti is a $100 stainless steel toy. Everything good you heard about it, forget it. They're lies born from hobbyists with no concept of quality. Well, actually, Weegee, I can already hear droves of you typing. I have a Yeti, and I'll have you know that it is a high-quality, great-sounding microphone that rivals studio-grade equipment. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. I just need to stop you right there, because you're pretty horribly wrong, actually.
Yeah, great depiction on the people who use the Blue Yeti microphone. Yeah, we're definitely wrong for the fact that you're complaining about it for reasons. Okay, well, we haven't gotten to that part yet. How are we the wrong ones? I mean, come on, it's a good microphone for its price, dude. I don't own it, but I've seen YouTube videos on it.
But hey, don't just take my word for it. Allow me to demonstrate. My name's Weegee the God, and I spend 14 hours a day watching Family Guy funny moments. My name's Weegee the God, and I spend 14 hours a day watching Family Guy funny moments. Now you notice how this sounds all nice and clean and clear? And how this sounds like absolute total garbage? Well, that right there is the difference between a toy and a real audio setup.
Okay, I won't lie. That is definitely a bit of a difference. Yeah. I kind of agree there. I mean, I agree that the Blue Yeti ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but what you say about it is kind of dumb, which we'll get into a moment. I'm tired of repeating myself over and over again about this, but yeah, you will see in a moment why this guy is super, super annoying and stupid.
Now here's the thing that's really gonna blow your mind. This goes a whole lot deeper than just the Yeti specifically, as all USB microphones, yes, all of them, I'm gonna say it one more time because if you take anything away from this video, I want it to be this, all USB microphones are very, very bad.
Yeah, about that. I don't know if that's true or anything like that. What?
Well, that's only half true, actually. You see...
Whew, okay. I thought he was saying every single one is trash, even though that's not necessarily true, you know?
This leads to almost every single USB microphone out there having extremely similar lackluster hardware specs, resulting in an almost identical sound across the board. Believe it or not, that nice and shiny $100 Blue Yeti that every prosumer claims to be so amazing is actually more or less just a $50 Snowball wrapped in a slightly flashier package at double the price.
Okay, this is where I disagree. I don't think every single USB microphone sounds the same. Like, some sound different. I mean, this Blue Snowball Ice sounds better than the Blue Yeti, in my opinion. I mean, it's more clear. You could hear the person that's trying to speak a bit more, and it's a bit louder, so that's why. Just me? Is it really just me? Or do I think not all USB microphones sound the exact same?
Even if you're a casual consumer who's only creating content or doing voiceovers as a fun hobby, the Yeti would still be a complete waste. There are so many other USB mics out there, such as the Blue Snowball or Radio Shack USB, that sound exactly the same but are a fraction of the Yeti's price, so there's absolutely zero reason to waste your money on this thing. So
okay, I agree and I disagree. So yeah, I feel like the Blue Yeti and the Blue Snowball shouldn't have a price difference, considering the Blue Snowball sounds better than the Blue Yeti. So it should probably be more expensive than the Blue Yeti. But what I also don't agree with is the fact that you said they sound the exact same. No, they don't. If you watch YouTube videos, you would know they don't sound the same. Like, there are YouTube videos that are, like, testing these two microphones. Like, come on, dude, you gotta check at least one of those out.
if the Blue Yeti is too technologically weak to be a viable studio mic and far too expensive to be a viable casual mic, then what is the target market for this thing? If you answered gullible people who don't know any better and rely way too much on groupthink and brand recognition, then congratulations! You would be correct.
No, you would be incorrect, because I don't think somebody's gonna be smart enough to buy a Blue Yeti. I'm pretty sure they would buy something way worse. But whatever, that's you. I don't care about your opinion. Actually, I kinda do. I mean, if I didn't care, I wouldn't have made this video. But I don't agree with what you're saying right now, because as much as I agree, I feel like some of what you're saying, in my opinion, seems kind of wrong. But again, that's my opinion.
Now, I want to again make it clear that USB microphones can work just fine for more casual applications, but it's important to recognize the drawbacks that come with them and accept the fact that you'll go nowhere as a creator or artist as long as you're using one. For those of you who actually do care about quality and are looking to better yourselves, I suggest you break out a pen and paper, because we're about to go over a whole lot of stuff. And chances are, if you need this video, you've probably never heard of any of it before.
I'm sorry, but no intelligent person is gonna watch this video and think, huh, I agree. Like, there's a reason why there's more dislikes than likes on this video, dude. You obviously made a mistake, and I'm not sure if you did this already, but you should probably make a remake. But you should probably remake this video, because a lot of what you say is pretty incorrect.
There are 4 different key components to producing quality sound: microphone, interface, preamp, and your recording environment. Lack in a single one of these aspects, and you're not going to get very far.
Won't get pretty far, huh? There's a reason why ASMR channels that use the Blue Yeti get pretty far. It's the fact that all they need is a microphone, and then they could start making their videos. Like, dude, you don't need all that weird equipment that's like, ooh, you need this, you need that. All you need is just a regular microphone, and you can easily start making videos. Maybe a webcam if you want to show your face, or a video editor. You can make any content you want, and it doesn't have to be professional. I don't know what you're saying. I mean, have you heard of grade A under A?
I know that everyone is probably scratching their heads at what exactly these things are, but let's first start off with the most fundamental thing there is when it comes to recording: the microphone. Virtually every mic you will ever see in a studio or on a stage is an XLR microphone, which get their name from the cables they use to plug into other things, the X-latching resilient connector. There is an ocean of variety when it comes to these microphones, but for the sake of time and convenience, I'll just be going over the 3 most commonly used types: dynamics, condensers, and ribbons. Dynamic microphones are the least sensitive, built to be durable, tend to be on the cheaper side, and find frequent use in stage, broadcast, and narration environments. Condenser microphones are very well balanced in terms of sensitivity, which generally results in a much more detailed sound, making them the go-to mics for studio settings and applications such as voiceover work and character acting. Ribbon mic.
I agree with what you say about condenser microphones. That's just all I wanted to say right now, alright?
Microphones provide much warmer, classic-sounding recordings, and a lot of audio engineers swear by them as hands down the best microphones in the entire world. So why not just get one of these? Well, aside from being extremely delicate and susceptible to things like bumping, blowing, and spit, they're definitely not the most affordable option, with good ribbon mics hovering around the $1,000 to $2,000 price range. I'll be going over some specific microphone recommendations a little bit later in the video, but the next 2 things we need to cover are the interface and preamp. To make a long description very short, an audio interface is a box with XLR connectors on one end and a USB connector on the other, which you use to plug into your computer. The reason why this piece of hardware is so important is because it features a dedicated analog to digital converter, meaning that any sound going through it is going to be of a demonstrably higher quality than any embedded sound card is able to produce.
Yeah, I feel like that might be true, but the thing is, why does it matter? I mean, you don't have to have a professional microphone to make good videos, you know? You could just make regular videos with a regular microphone. Unless your microphone is, like, so unbearable or nobody could hear it at all. Then, yeah, you probably need to fix that. But you don't need stuff like this if you're fine.
While you can plug your mic straight into your interface, it is strongly recommended, especially for quieter microphones like condensers and ribbons, that you first run it through a preamp. A preamp, again to make a long description very short, is a box with both male and female XLR connectors that boost the input of your microphone in a proficient way, resulting in a lower noise floor and a much cleaner sound. Certain interfaces do have sufficient built-in amplification, making it possible to get away with not using a preamp, but that's generally only possible with very expensive microphones being used in tandem with very expensive interfaces. So getting something entirely dedicated to that one process is definitely your best bet.
You just mentioned that those things are very expensive, so what's even the point in getting that if they cost like thousands of dollars?
So you plug your microphone into your preamp into your interface, and your interface into your computer. Good job, you now have yourself a real audio setup. Except there's still one thing that a ton of people completely overlook and let ruin them: the recording environment. You got any background noise? Fans, computer, air conditioner, heater, lawn work, construction, mom yelling at you to do your homework? Well, go handle it. It's going to get picked up on your mic, and it's going to ruin your recording. Another massive component to this are echoes. They're bad. Shut your door and clap your hands. You hear any echoing? If so, handle that too. Go to Amazon, buy some RLX acoustic paneling, and cover your walls and ceiling. Pro tip, make sure to pay extra attention to covering any and all corners, because that's where sound waves like to bounce around and amplify the most.
Right? I agree, background noises are super annoying, especially my computer's fan that's going off right now. You probably hear it right now, so yeah, but what's the point in buying these? Like, if there's background noises, just go to a different room. If there's still background noises, just deal with it. I mean, you could probably modify those in an editing program, so it kind of doesn't matter. But if you can't, just let it be. You don't have to spend money on this, but I can't control what you do with your money, so you do whatever you want. I'm just saying, I don't know if these really need a purpose. I don't think you should really buy these.
If you want to save some money, you can hang up things like big blankets and foam beds around your recording room instead, but it's gonna look like you live in a third world disaster relief shelter, so, I mean, that's kind of up to you. Also, if you don't have a carpet floor, you're really gonna want a carpet floor. So,
You know, now I'm grateful that I have carpet floors instead of wooden floors because, you know, those are really echoey. And yeah, but the thing is, stains get everywhere on the carpet, so yeah. By the way, I'm not trying to criticize what he's saying, I just kind of wanted to talk. Let's just get back into the video now.
Here we've got a few microphones in the $100 to $200 price range. For those of you who are really skeptical and just want to try things out, you're probably going to want to look into one of these four. The AudioTechnica AT2020 is a low-cost, well-balanced condenser that works well on a wide variety of vocals. A lot of people will tell you that this is the thing to get when you're first starting out, and it's hard to disagree. If you're
Oh my god, guys, he just predicted 2020! I don't know why I made this joke.
Preamp is unfortunately a very expensive thing, and you'll be needing around $400 to $500 to get one that's going to make a big difference. Because of this, a lot of people think they can just skip over getting a preamp altogether and go directly into their interface, but please, for the love of God, do not do this.
How about I do anyway? Besides, the price is so expensive, so what's the point? Like, people make good content without any of the stuff that you're mentioning right now, so just let them be. If you don't like the Blue Yeti, then so be it, dude.
The preamp is arguably the most crucial component to producing high-quality audio, and while the price tags may seem intimidating, there are some cheaper options that, while not necessarily incredible, are still going to improve your overall audio quality by a huge degree. The ArtTube MPV3, PreSonus Tube Pre-V2, and Cloudlifter CL1 are the best options when going for something cheaper. I used an MPV3 with my 4033 and it sounded great, and I'm currently using a Cloudlifter with my SM7B and it also sounds great. On the more expensive and better side of the scale, some great options would be the Cloudlifter ZI, the Golden Age Pre-73, the Art Digital MPA2, and the Focusrite ISA1, something that I actually just recently ordered on Amazon and can't wait to use. There's not a single definitive best option here, as they all colorize audio in their own unique ways, but they all do share one key similarity. They make your audio loud, clean, and clear. The interface is generally either going to be one of the cheaper parts of your setup, or far and away the most expensive part of your setup. However, for the level of professionalism that we're shooting for, you're not going to need over $200 to find one that does a good job, so don't worry.
Well, of course I wouldn't be finding one of these things. I mean, these are so expensive and pretty useless, especially since the Blue Yeti is just a regular microphone. Of course, it may not sound as good as stuff that you're mentioning right now because it's a USB microphone that costs around $100. What do you expect, dude?
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the basics of the audio world. You now know about 9 microphones, 8 preamps, 6 interfaces, proper recording environments, and what a real audio setup should look like. And with this information alone, you've already put yourself miles ahead of 95% of all other content creators. Now, before you steal mom's credit card and go off on a $1,000 shopping spree, I cannot recommend strongly enough that you do your homework first. I'm going to have all the sources I used in this video linked down below in the description, so please do yourself a favor and make sure to read up and do your due diligence before pulling the trigger on anything. If you know anybody who uses a USB microphone, especially the Blue Yeti, hit them up with a link to this video. The people need to know the truth, and I need your help to get it out to them.
Well, I don't know anybody who uses a USB microphone, but even if I did, I wouldn't be telling them anything because guess what, dude? A USB microphone isn't that bad. There, I just said it. Though, that's my opinion. In fact, this entire video was kind of just an opinion, dude. Like, you're uploading an opinion. I hope you specified that somewhere, like in the description or something. But other than this, all of this right now is an entire opinion, dude. So, yeah.
The world of superstardom is waiting for you, kiddo. So now it's time to get out there, use all of the new information you now have at your disposal, and start making the best content you've ever made in your entire life.
I'm not using anything that I learned in this video. And besides, I'm already making the best content that I ever made. So, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be the best content I've ever made, but whatever. My personal thoughts on this. This was stupid. Like, he's basically comparing professional microphones, professional technology to the Blue Yeti. Like, dude, it's just the Blue Yeti. I don't know what you expect people to do. Like, if there's a beginner out there, of course they're gonna buy, like, the Blue Yeti. Like, dude, what do you have against this microphone? Like, why do you... Oh, wait, I forgot. You hate it because the audio sucks, which I agree. I personally feel like the Blue Snowball Ice is better in terms of pricing. Like, it's more than half the price of the Blue Yeti. Better quality, made by the same brand, and beautiful design in my opinion. But is this all just me? What do you think on this? What do you think? What's your personal thoughts on this whole YouTube video? I think it's stupid. You might think something else, so please tell me down in the comments below. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.